This is a podcast all about Bears. You either cheering for this team or just pulling your hair. I like to take a minute, just sit right back and tell you how I became the #1 Bears fan.
That boy is Benny Hunter.
Cake on the mic, cake on the mic, cake on the mic, cake on the mic. People, this the intro. Sacramento, California, born and raised. And Antelope is where I spend most of my days. Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Before I go any further with today's episode of Keek on the Mic, I just want to ask you guys this one question. How is everyone feeling after last night's blowout win against the New England Patriots? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm feeling pretty hyped, pretty pumped, especially about the development of Justin Fields and how well Justin Fields actually played last night in that big win against the Patriots. But something to talk about here on the podcast today, and I really feel like it's really interesting. The report out of Chicago is this. Ryan Poles believes that Justin Fields has shown encouraging growth in recent weeks. And obviously, prior to last night's game versus the Patriots, general manager Ryan Poles appeared in the press box to meet with the media to give updates on the team and, of course, Justin Fields' development. And obviously, this is something that Bears fans and the outside of the national media want to know by Ryan Poles in regards to how he feels about Justin Fields' play this season and how well he thinks Justin Fields is developing this season. And obviously, Poles gave the media a pretty interesting answer in regards to Justin Fields. Poles believes Fields has shown encouraging growth in recent weeks. Even though it hasn't always shown up on the stat sheet, he feels that it's been noticeable at times. And obviously, last night was one of those times that you can really see Justin Fields' development. This is what Ryan Poles had to say in a recent interview. Check this out, Bears fan.
I know Justin's been a big topic in his development, and we're encouraged with the progress that's there. I know there's it's not on the statistics and on the paper all the time, but he is getting better in a lot of different areas. I think as a whole we gotta continue to play better around him as well to allow him to keep playing well and get his confidence going and be execute at a high level. So I'll let you guys ask some questions.
Ideally, you'll have 11 more starts, including tonight, from Justin.
Mm-hmm.
What specifically will you be zeroing in on from your perch to see where his growth has come in the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think a few different things. Just how he's being used. So are we putting him in a position where he can be successful? And then the execution and the details of what he's being asked to do and really speeding up to the game and making decisions, quicker. But again, the beautiful thing about football, it's relying on everybody else. So as a whole, we have to improve, and I think we'll see that, everyone starts to get better, and then we'll start to ascend.
You know what, Bears fans? I absolutely loved what Ryan Poles had to say, and that's one of the things I really do appreciate about Ryan Poles is that he doesn't sugarcoat anything. If Justin Fields was playing bad, I truly feel that he would come out and say, you know what? We need better quarterback play, right? So he's not going to come out and I guess just blast Justin Fields if he's playing bad. But at the same time, I know that Ryan Poles wouldn't sugarcoat anything. So I absolutely loved what Ryan Poles had to say in that interview prior to the New England Patriots game. And I absolutely agree with Ryan Poles here. The play around Justin Fields, the offensive line, the receivers, the running backs has to be better, and it needs to improve. Obviously, when you look at last night's big win against the New England Patriots, something that we didn't do against the Washington Commander is finish in the red zone. Obviously, there still were times that we could have possibly gotten more points and scored touchdowns last night, but it was a lot better execution against the New England Patriots than what we saw against the Washington Commanders. So when you look at last night's game, right, the receivers did step up. They improved, right? Cole Kmet, he improved. The offensive line still shaky at times, but there were also times that they did give Justin Fields some clean pockets to deliver a really good throw to his weapons. But I absolutely agree with what Ryan Poles had to say. We need the offensive line to play better. We need the receivers to play better. And obviously, you can also look at Justin Fields, obviously, right? We need him to quicken his processing time and decision-making as well. So it's not all on Justin Fields. It's not all on the O-line. It's not all on the receivers. I know that I talked about this last week or a couple episodes ago here on the podcast, we need everyone to do their job. And obviously, when I look at Justin Fields, one of the things that still kind of bothers me about Justin Fields is, yes, he holds on to the ball way too long. There was an example last night where he rolled out. There was nothing there. So what should Justin Fields do in that situation? He should live another day. He should just throw the ball away. But instead, Justin Fields wants to make a play. He holds on to the ball too long, and he gets a sack that loses 15 yards, right? Now we're in 2nd and 25, right? And that just is a drive killer. So that's one of the things I really do want to see Justin Fields improve on, is just when nothing's there, live another day, don't take any unnecessary hits, and just throw the ball away. So that's one of the things I want to see Justin Fields improve on. But I do feel that Justin Fields is showing signs of growth. There were many plays last night, and I'm not going to sit here and break down every single play, but there were many examples last night of growth from Justin Fields, and he showed it on multiple occasions in that big win against the New England Patriots last night. I think the problem is for the fans and the national media that are still kind of doubting Justin Fields, that still may have their doubts on Justin Fields. I think the problem is that the growth of Justin Fields isn't happening fast enough, which for me personally is kind of confusing, because to the people that may have those feelings about Justin Fields, I want you to consider this. New coordinator, right? First year in a new offense. O-line shaky at times. Receivers shaky at times, right? We all knew that this wasn't going to be a sprint. This was going to be a marathon. Obviously, I knew from the get-go that Justin Fields wasn't going to come in and blow it up right away. I knew that there was going to be some growing pains with this offense. I knew there was going to be some growing pains with Justin Fields, right? But last night's performance against the New England Patriots, for me at least, was a stepping stone in the right direction. And as a Bears fan, that's what I want to see from my quarterback. I want to see good performances like that on primetime football. But more importantly, I want to see what he does after this game. I want to see what he does Sunday against the Dallas Cowboys. Can Justin Fields continue to stack these good performances and continue to develop in the right direction? So Justin Fields will continue to develop, and Ryan Poles, I truly believe, will build around Justin Fields. Obviously there's been a lot of conversations, a lot of rumors about, Ryan Poles has no ties to Justin Fields. He didn't draft Justin Fields, which is true. But I feel that Justin Fields has shown enough for Ryan Poles to take a step back and say, you know what? This is the guy of the future. This is the Chicago Bears franchise quarterback. Now it's my job to go out there and build him a strong offensive line. Get another receiver to pair with Darnell Mooney, right? Now it's Ryan Poles' job, right? I truly feel that after last night's performance, and I may be overshooting this. I know there may be a lot of you that comment down below in this podcast saying, no, Keek, you're crazy. He still has a lot to prove, which is totally true, right? Justin Fields still has to stack these games. Justin Fields still needs to improve on some areas. But last night's game was a good example of why I am so excited about Justin Fields. I feel like Ryan Poles is slowly starting to realize, you know what, Justin Fields is the guy. Now it's up to me to build around Justin Fields to make sure he is in good situations. Last night's performance, and this is something else I wanted to add, last night's performance by the coaching staff was also excellent. The game plan was perfect for Justin Fields. 12 design runs for about 55 yards, right, and a touchdown. That's what we wanted to see. The running game will only be better if Justin Fields is also running the ball. Luke Getsy had a perfect game plan for Justin Fields, and that's what us Bears fans were begging for with Matt Nagy, begging for with Luke Getsy. And Luke Getsy finally answered the call and called a perfect game plan that fit not only Justin Fields' strengths, but his players' strengths. And as long as he continues to do that for Justin Fields will be able to stack these games. And I just truly feel strongly about that. Perfect game plan from Luke Getsy. And like I said, all Ryan Poles has to do now is build Justin Fields' offensive line. Add a receiver to pair with Darnell Mooney. But as long as Justin Fields continues to build on the success of these games and doesn't go backwards, I'll be very pleased with Justin Fields. And you guys all know me. I am a big Justin Fields guy. I already think that he is the guy for the Chicago Bears. He's going to be the franchise guy for years to come. And last night's performance against the New England Patriots was a big reason why I am so high on Justin Fields. So like I said, we just have to sit back and enjoy these wins as they come and enjoy these performances from Justin Fields as they come, because Justin Fields has the capability to be a very special player for the Chicago Bears for years to come. But like I said, now it's up to Ryan Poles to build around Justin Fields and make sure they're putting him in a situation to continue to succeed for the Chicago Bears. And I truly believe that Ryan Poles will do that for Justin Fields. Before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this. How did you guys feel about Justin Fields' performance last night against the New England Patriots? Let me know down below in the comment section. Before I let you guys go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. And make sure you share this episode of Geek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, I'll be back for an all-new Bears podcast right here on Geek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic.